We are almost in mulberry season. The hogs and the birds, it's their favorite time of year. The hogs are just finishing up their food. And it's funny, we're getting a lot of rain, a lot of mud, but it sure dries up fast. We get some winds and that sun, and it, well, you guys always like being on YouTube. This is one of the really nice sows that I'd like to move on. That's one of my boars that I'd like to hold on to. But I think I got to deal with my numbers. Got a lot of little boars that were supposed to be either sold or put in our freezer, but now they're well, they're getting perfect and perfect. I should but we missed our window this winter for butchering. You see all the wiggling tails? So much fun. The hollyhocks are really coming. We have a small asparagus field here. It looks like we're only down to 2 or 3 roots. I think there was like 6 originally in here, but we let it go a few times with all the weeds, and they must have just got shaded out. But I like the willows. I guess Michelle does too, but she really likes the red buds. So we got a lot of red buds, a lot of willows, curlies, or curly reds. We got our dappled willow over there. Another red bud. And our willows that we cut. But they are coming back gangbusters. So is the grass. I still got to cut that. But the other day I was out here trimming, and it looks so much nicer once you get them trimmed. That's our magnolia tree. That'll be huge here in a few years. I have a rowan tree too around the corner. I probably showed you before, or I mean just on the other side of this. And these are some of the best willows that I have. They just produce rods like crazy. I was gonna cut in here, but I planted a whole bunch of small cuttings, so it's a little harder to get in and trim the grass and stuff. But another red buds, 2 red buds. Got celery, some peppers, tomatoes, lettuce, and we got some beans coming, but they are kind of just poking their heads out now. There's another one right there. So we're kind of excited about that. We have well, we love our asparagus beans, and we have a bunch of different lima beans or butter beans that we're going to try this year. And our greasy beans and our Those other type ones, we're not planting them this year because we have so many stored up, so we're giving the space to these guys. But you can see that we have the sticks to keep the chickens out from rooting around. Here we don't have any sticks, and they've been doing great. They haven't attacked them at all. They kind of know the spiel. Here's something that we're trying. We've always had trouble planting and growing things, you know, right in the ground with the chickens. So we have these, and this is going to be lettuce that we spread in there. And I don't want to take this up because I'll just get these chips in there. But we planted our lettuce, and we're hoping that they'll come in a block, and then we'll be able to harvest them and have them for good eats. But we had some of our lettuce the other day, and oh, it's so good. Look how nice and green that is. Just beautiful. We got our birch is not doing good. I don't know if that got sprayed or what, but it kind of does that every year. Now this, I'm not quite sure what happened here either, but this one, it either got sprayed or something. This one's been fine, but now it's showing, you know, some problems. But this one I thought was dead. It just, whatever they hit it with, it damn near killed it. But it's coming back. I think it'll be fine. But it was not happy. Same with our smaller ones down there. So who knows? There's so much crap in here, and so many idiots that you just don't know what's going on. And to be honest, I don't really care. God protects us. And you see that? It just looks like chemical problems. But what can you do? What can you do? You just gotta laugh at some little idiot that thinks it's their job to kill things on other people's property. That's kind of funny that they're that pathetic, but and it could be something I'm doing too. Who knows? Who knows? But yeah, those leaves have had it. But I think birch is this is a canoe birch, and their leaves have always been so touchy. I have a river birch over there, and that one's pretty decent, but this one struggled ever since we put it in. Now, is there something in the ground? Could be. I don't know. We got in some more rhubarb. Our willows are coming great, but we got some herbs and onions, you know, a couple different stages of onions. I gotta weed my onions over here, but they're doing good. Potatoes look great. We planted our potatoes with our onions just to save space, because we really wanted sweet potatoes this year, because we know we can feed them to the hogs and to ourselves. And we got them in, put them in, and they just didn't do very good. And it's not from, I don't think it's the problem of where we got them from. I think it's just the weather we had. But they're still hanging in there. I think they'll be fine. Their sweet potatoes are pretty tough, but something's not happy. You know, and did we get our, I don't know. But that's the fun. Get that thistle out of there. See, there's a little one here. And it should grow back up from that, and it probably will. It's just struggling. We got 3 different kinds. Georgia Jet is down here, Beauregard, and I can't remember what this one was. But we got them from Urban Farmer, and we've had really good luck with them. They did all of our asparagus. We got asparagus roots from them, and last year we had our potatoes, and they did good. Sweet potato slips from them. They did good. See, that one's looking okay. But these guys are a little hurting. And we've had so much winds and hot heat and cold and rain, and so they'll have to get going. This is a volunteer bean from last year. It's probably going to be that purple. But there's a good looking, I think, Beauregard sweet potato. So, and these the Beauregards they're looking pretty good. They'll be fine. Yeah, there's a couple that are not doing good, but Michelle just ordered another 25 slips, and we'll fill in the gaps with those slips when they come. But yeah, that's how it goes. Garlic's looking awesome. And it's funny, you know how we plant garlic and onions? Is we just hoe a line, throw them in there, don't worry about putting them up or anything. Cover them back up, put some mulch on them, and they just kick butt. It's kind of, the older we get, the more we learn that the more putsy you are with your gardening. That's awesome, but not necessarily always needed. Got my little yuccas. These are the baby yuccas that we split off of the 25 yuccas that we got for our 25th anniversary. I tried regrowing some, but it was winter, and I think they froze and went bad. So those aren't coming. Normally those would just kick right off and grow, but it was midwinter and didn't go very good. But that's that. Look at these willows. Remember I cut them and they didn't come back? I was getting real nervous, but look at them come back now. They're almost, I'm 5'6", so these guys are taller than me, but these guys are getting there. They are looking good. It's funny, there's a couple different types of willow in here, and I noticed, like, the longer I grow willow, the more it gets whittled down to just those that do really well in our on our property here. But these curly willows are pretty cool. Now I cut these down this year, and you can see that it's already at 5 feet and just covered with new sprouts. So that one I had coppice too. And this one's getting a little more shaded out, so he's not doing the best, but these others are going nuts. This is our golden curly willow. Oh, we love this one. And it just goes crazy. I had planted a bunch down by the creek and was worried because I didn't see any. Oh, dang it, our rhubarb went to seed. But that might be okay. Maybe we'll get more rhubarbs. This is just a beautiful redbud tree that always produces a ton of seeds. Look at that. So hopefully we'll have red buds for a long, long time. But just pretty trees. Pretty, pretty trees. Another little red bug that struggled. He's got that same stuff going on. But we'll get him watered here, and well, the birds are fighting. It's that time of year. Michelle's flower gardens around the house are just so beautiful. Our willows here, this is where we have all of our bird feeders and stuff, and we always have I planted these curly willows over here too, and I had to bring some old curly willow sticks as a tripod to kind of hold them back, because Michelle has a poppy garden here, and we just lifted that up, and boy, the chickens sure love underneath here because of the shade and stuff. So this has kind of been a central point of our garden here, or a structure. So they love it. It's fun, fun, fun. I don't know if you can see it, but Michelle's got a vase of daisies in our kitchen window. This is a pear tree. I think I'm going to pull out actually, because it's never produced. It flowers way too early here, and you know, we never get any production out of it. But these apple trees are going a little nuts. They're doing good. I think they need a little bit of water over here, but it's amazing because we've only been like one day without rain. But these are young trees, so they might not have their roots established quite yet. Last year it got so hot that they lost their fruit. They just couldn't do it, so we harvested them early and gave them a little break. You know, and threw the just little tiny apples out to the pigs. But they take a beating here with the wind and storms that we get, and they just keep kicking on. Oh, we put some zooks in. Zooks and cukes. We really like the zooks for our own dinner table, but also the pigs love them. So whatever we can't eat goes to the pigs, and that's pretty much anything in the garden. And we try to succession plant our zooks just for the pigs, because it's a nice treat for them, and it's nice having someplace that, you know, they'll get utilized. And there's some yarrow, Michelle's yarrow. This has been just vibrant purple all spring, and just cool. Now it's just kind of petering out, but the butterflies and stuff are still going nuts. I mean, the bees. They are just loving it. We have salvias on the other side of the house too, and it's the same thing. More yarrow. That's white. That's red. She's got all kinds of colors of yarrow. That's pretty neat. But I guess that's a little update. Hope we find you safe happy and healthy. Well, it's challenging times right now, but to be honest, when aren't they challenging? We know who holds our future, and that's God. Jesus Christ is he's not gonna steer us wrong. So let's join back here again in the next video. I'll get you updated on what's going on here. Things are moving along here really nice. Oh, it's been so fun with all these birds. They've been a highlight this spring. I think I seen a Baltimore Oriole here the other day, but I just couldn't verify because I only seen a flash. Anyway. Oh, a long video. Thank you. Have a good one. God bless.